weekend coming up, the unofficial start of summer here in America. Time to take the long weekend and hang out with family and friends, grill out, maybe go swimming, play some pickleball, my personal favorite, or pack a picnic and enjoy the outdoors, right? But how many of us actually know what the weekend, or at least Memorial Day, is all about? When I was younger, for me, I focused on the start of summer, launching our wooden boat in Lake Erie, starting on my tan back in the day, and making vacation plans. But as I got older, I began to appreciate this weekend of remembrance for its focus. Its solemn purpose as a national holiday set aside to pause and remember the fallen, the 1.3 million who died fighting for us, those who served the United States, having pledged to defend and protect our Constitution, the rights of we the people. I'm betting a fair amount of people are like how I used to be about this holiday. Human nature suggests it's easy to take for granted that which we have always had. But since our rights as Americans were hard-fought won and at a very high price in both blood and treasure, I'd like to encourage all of us to pause in gratitude for those who willingly died for us, for our freedoms. I don't know how many children are actually taught in our schools about the meaning of this national holiday and the rights that those brave souls died to protect. Or how many adults ever stop to consider the importance of our rights, both from the Creator under natural law and the Constitution of the United States by man-made law, like our freedom to explore a job or profession of our choosing, to speak our minds without retribution and fear, to vote and have our vote accurately counted, or to travel without restriction, and worship the deity of our choosing freely and without interference. These are rights guaranteed to us by the document that sets forth the American structure, that restricts our leaders from infringing on our rights as the social contract between the governed and the government. In sum, we the people possess the unalienable rights granted to us by our Creator so that no government can take them away. That is, to enjoy life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness per the Declaration of Independence. As a former constitutional law litigator and professor and the wife of a retired Air Force colonel and pilot who served for 32 years, this weekend means more to us than the unofficial kickoff to summer, which is a wonderful thing, don't get me wrong. But allow me to share a few minutes of history I hope you'll find interesting, and perhaps it inspires you to reflect on the many gifts of freedom as the result of others' sacrifices. Not to be morbid or grief-riddled, but to live in a greater state of gratitude, thereby increasing our joy. Decoration Day, as it was first celebrated, occurred in May 1868, just 3 years after the Civil War ended, and promoted by an organization of Union veterans. It was a day set aside to decorate the graves of the war dead with flowers. May 30th was chosen as the date where the most flowers in the country would be in bloom. Decoration Day was formally inaugurated by Ohio Congressman and future 20th President James A. Garfield. On the first Decoration Day, May 30th, 1868, he made a stirring speech at Arlington National Cemetery explaining the purpose of the day and why commemoration is so important. He said of the fallen heroes, quote, "They summed up and perfected by one supreme act, the highest virtue of men and citizens. For love of country they accepted death and thus resolved all doubts and made immortal their patriotism and their virtue." The term Decoration Day gradually morphed into Memorial Day, being recognized as such in the 1960s. Congress then made it official and moved it to the last Monday in May, confirming it as a national holiday and making a 3-day weekend. In December 2000, to ensure the sacrifices of Americans' fallen heroes for all wars are never forgotten, the President signed into law the National Moment of Remembrance to, quote, "encourage the people of the United States to give something back to their country which provides them so much freedom and opportunity. It encourages all Americans to pause wherever they are at 3 p.m. local time on Memorial Day for a minute of silence to remember and honor those who have died in service to the nation and the families that have lost their loved ones." So when the summer season unofficially kicks off for us in America, to make your day, Memorial Day, a bit more memorable, at least in some small way, might you consider practicing gratitude by reflecting on the ultimate sacrifice of others who gave their very lives to ensure our freedoms, and to model that appreciation for our younger generations so that we could enjoy this great long weekend of freedom in gratitude and in joy.